Video footage of actor George Clooney's accident on a motorcycle has been released, showing the exact moment the star impacted another car sent flying through the air, according to Fox News. I'll show you in just 1 second. The surveillance video. So Clooney had been seen hitting a dark-colored vehicle head-on during his morning commute while traveling down a little highway in Sardinia. He flies high above the car before crashing down to the pavement.
You can hear the driver yelling, "This is for Ocean's 13."
If you listen closely. In Italian.
Mm-hmm.
He was taken to the hospital. He was released shortly after. By the way, this happened to him also when he was shooting something else. He was in another motorcycle accident with his girlfriend at the time, Sarah Larson. She broke her foot, but he actually ended up fine. Let me show you the video. It's pretty crazy. And they'll play it a time or two.
The cars are moving along pretty good.
Now just watch right in front of this truck that's pulled up here. And there he goes. And they'll show it again.
He hit him hard, head on and hard. Now, I guess because he was following another scooter, Alonzo, you know bikes pretty well. What was that?
They said it wasn't his fault.
It wasn't Clooney's fault?
That's what they said.
Well, let me say this.
It looks like that car I don't know where he's at, whether they drive on the right or the left, but that car looked like it was on the left when it should be driving on the right. Maybe that car was trying to pass somebody. But I'm just thinking that if George Clooney face plants, who's more upset, women or the studios?
Yeah.
Well, women were pretty bummed out about them all, so we've sort of moved on. So, yeah, probably the studios.
It looked like the car crossed the line, but not by that much.
I think it was turning left. The car was waiting to turn left.
Usually, that's the number one killer of bikers is cars turning left saying they didn't see you.
Ooh, yeah. You're right. He went into the wrong lane to turn left.
Yeah, he went into the wrong lane.
Yeah, but he went about 2 or 3 feet. Like, listen, I don't like to... Well, he went a little more.
Yeah,
you're right.
He was blocking the lane, but the bike in front of Clooney
I think that's what screwed up. I think that's what screwed up Clooney.
He made it between the car and the truck. I mean, Clooney might have just...
It screwed up the driver and... Yeah. I think it screwed up the driver and Clooney because the guy's like, oh, bike passed.
Right.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Alonzo will tell you this. I used to ride full time. It's on you because the reason it's on you is because that guy's got 4,000 pounds of steel and you got 200 pounds of nothing.
I tell people all the time, you got to ride like they're out to kill you. Like you got to watch them all the time and expect the dumbest thing to happen. Yeah. Even if you're George Clooney, they didn't know that.
Don't expect. I had my buddy Kevin Hench. Funny. I noticed a thing. You tell me as an avid bike rider, motorcycle rider. I had something I noticed yesterday of my little measuring sticks of society and how we're going into the cesspool. In the past, I always look at my mirrors, and when I see the bike splitting the lanes, I move over, and I give them some room. In the past, I got the 2 peace sign, hand down, the weird universal bike sign, which is left hand, I guess, right hand throttle, left hand sort of down, like, thanks, brother, as they went by. Never get it anymore.
It's rare.
Never used to get it all the time. So what changed? Not the bikes, not me. Who's riding them? Like, what's going on?
I still give the thank you. I still just like you said, just like that. I don't know. There was a whole campaign to stop waving. Like there was a thing with bikers, we'd always wave at another bike. Then it became kind of brand sensitive waving. Like if you were on a Harley, you'd only wave at other Harleys. Wouldn't wave at a Honda guy. And then this guy just ran an ad like, stop waving, keep your hands on the bars. I'm like, well, that's So yeah, it's society. We become bigger jerks. But I'll tell you,
it's so funny that we're breaking off into our own groups. The Rice Rockets versus the Harleys.
With splitting lanes now is people texting, especially in stop and go. Like you go by and they're drifting in the lane because they're texting. And I've never been one, because I know guys who do it, who will slap your mirror or something like that. I've never been that guy, but I'm just tempted. I'm tempted to bang the car just to scare the hell out of them because they'll think they hit something. Just like boom, It drives you nuts.
It's my friend Kevin Hench saw 2 guys coming up on him on a motorcycle and moved over to the right on the 405 to give him the room. but the motorcycle split.
Oh, Jesus.
And one guy went to the right and one guy went to the left. And the guy who went to the right was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
on the bike.
Talk to your friend who went to the left.
That's the idiot move on the bike. It's not always the car's fault. There's definitely some idiot bike moves. And I've had the cars that move over to try to block you.
Why?
That's such a weird. It's such a weird impulse.
Why would you go out of your way to do that?
They resent you beating traffic. They're like pissed at you beating traffic. They're like, yeah, let me drift over.